Mr. Jerry Burns, Membership Coordinator. Thank you. Mr. Gene Hamilton, Commander in the Honor Guard. Mr. Hugh Bell, Vice Commander. Mr. Les Walters, the Training Officer. Randy Sider, the Ordnance Officer. Mr. Ken Myerson, the Logistics Officer. Mr. Bill Tuttle, front and center, please.
He's outside.
It's okay, we'll embarrass him when he comes back in.
When you talk to a helicopter pilot, you don't holler. Congratulations. Thanks.
Bob Greenwood. No Bob Greenwood. Not here tonight, but I want to mention his name is Jan Becknell. Mr. Bob Davis.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Mr. Sal Castro.
Sal, congratulations. Thank you.
Mr. Bob Sundling.
Congratulations.
Terry Schweikert.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Bob Miles. Right here. Gene Teesey.
Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Not here tonight, but Ken Fox. Mr. Tim Ward.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Rich Bender. Rich, are you here?
No.
Rich Bender, okay. Harold Schultz. I've been corrected. Skip. Harry McGreasy. Bill Kratz. Not here, obviously. Gabe spoke of those that have passed on. Jack Jameson. Fred Stewart. Jerry McGovern. John McGargle. Charles Gooden, Don Weiss, Mer Clar, Dan Madden, Barry Helfer, Bill Stevens, Joe Keller, front and center, please. Not here. Not here also is Brian Watson. Steve Govern is not here either. Not here is Bill Lee. I'll break with protocol here a minute and hand deliver this one to number 1, Fred Caldwell. Not here, Bob Crossett. Is Bill Fenimore here? No. Ed Steglick? No. Jim Harris? Gunny John Sandel? No. Tom Molnar? No. How about George Sweeney? We think this might be George Sweet.
You come and see me so we can get this corrected. That's what we get for hiring college graduates to do this kind of stuff. Congratulations.
All right, Sam. How about Bill McKenna?
Yeah, he's here.
Older Ellsberger. Mel Benson. Jim Kuhn.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Mr. Bob Castor.
Congratulations, Bob. Thank you.
Mr. Jim McDevitt.
Congratulations, Jim. Thank you.
Mr. Bob Bacuti. John Morgan here.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Doc Adams.
From one letter to another.
Congratulations. Thanks.
Walt Jordan.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Tim Goebbels.
Congratulations and thank you.
Don Nolan. Chet Gursky. Jim Frawley. John Warden.
Congratulations.
John Lee.
John, congratulations. Thank you.
Mr. Dick Lima.
I'll wait.
Congratulations, Chairman.
Ned Cooney.
Tell me I have over 2,500 mentions. Congratulations.
Victor Teat. Mark Willard.
Congratulations and thank you.
Kathleen McCall. Jim Hartman. Tom Lyons.
The good one.
Dennis Kudnick. Terry Shirk.
Congratulations, sir. Thank you.
Joe Dorwalk. Fred Emile.
Congratulations. Thank you.
John D'Ascenzo.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Skip Monday. Steve Whiteman.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Joe Fondy.
I'll be tossing a white hard hat.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Ron Lyons.
Congratulations and thank you.
Tom Hauserman.
Tom, congratulations. Thank you.
And that concludes handing out the pamphlets here. On a personal note, I've been with the Guardian since its inception, and there are many things you people can do on a volunteer basis. As a veteran, I can't think of anything more meaningful than what you're doing right now with this Honor Guard. I thank you very much.
This is when the MC does a little song and, oh, good, he's back. Does a little song and dance. Thank you, gentlemen, for handing out those awards and ribbons. Our next speaker is Andrew Nelson, who's an administrative officer at Washington Crossing National Cemetery. Andrew?
That was good timing. We almost heard him sing. I can go walk away for another couple of minutes if you want to do that song.
You don't want to see it.
All right, so I won't be long at all. I just want to say a few things. First, I want to start off by saying that on behalf of the Washington Crossing National Cemetery, of course, the director, Mr. Whitney, and all of the staff, we want to thank you all. Without the Guardians, I'd simply put, TAPS will be pretty dry, and the services probably wouldn't have the same effect even in the long, like not at all. So I really appreciate you guys. One of the things I want to let you know that when I do get a chance and Jason lets me take some of the services and I come down and I see you guys, it's like every time I see you, I get excited because I know like the Congressman's office said, whether it's rain, sleet, hell, or snow, all of you guys are out there doing the mission every single day. And I've been here just under 3 years and I've never seen you miss a day. And tirelessly, you guys work to ensure that we're taking care of the veterans. So in my opinion, that's definitely being a leader amongst men, and I want to thank you for that. Just a few notes on the update of the status of the cemetery. Today we're sitting just under 14,500 interments, and we're continuing to do just around about 2,000 to 2,500 a year. The outlook of the cemetery as far as things to make the customer experience a little better is looking really good. We got a couple of exciting programs going on. Currently at the cemetery, we're working on a program to get GPS and to get a GPS information system installed so that way you guys can utilize any smartphone that you have, take you directly to the veteran's gravesite through an app. That's actually in the process of being installed literally as we speak. We have some training going on for that, and it should be complete, I'd say, by the summertime. We have a Gold Star Memorial that's coming, thanks to Mr. Heenan's organization and a lot of other donors that I do understand that the Guardians are one of them. So I want to, again, thank you for that. As far as our partnerships with the Guardians, Bob Craven has been great as far as working with us, Gene Hamilton, and especially Gene Hamilton. Every time we forget to send the schedule out, he's always there, making sure we get a phone call. And I appreciate that because, there's a lot of things going on in the cemetery. So, when you guys help us out. Also, as far as the outreach, I know you guys take care of a lot of outreach for us, and especially since we're short-staffed, it's hard to do. Reefs Across America, you guys have done a phenomenal job throughout the years, and I want to thank you for that. And just any other ceremonies that you guys are there to assist, I know we can always count on the veterans of the Guardians of the National Cemetery to be there for our staff and our veterans, and we just can't thank you enough. Without you guys and the job that you do, we would have a hard way to go. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nelson. And now to wrap up the evening, our president, Mr. Bob Craven.
Thank you, Mel. I'm going to be very brief. I'm not going to read any names. I just want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. We appreciate your support. To all of the Honor Guard members, I want to thank you especially for what you do every day. We appreciate it sincerely. I have two public service announcements. One is about Wreaths Across America. The Guardians of the National Cemetery will no longer oversee, coordinate, nor plan the Wreaths Across America program. It's open to any organization that wants to, or individual that has a 501c3 that wants to take it on. And we understand that there is an organization in the process of trying to do that. It is not our responsibility to make that public right now. It's just something that may be in the works. The only other thing I have for this evening is the Red Cross Blood Drive. Many of you may have seen on the news last week, the Red Cross blood donors, their blood bank is low, and they're asking for some additional donors. And the Guardians, along with American Legion Post 317 in Yardley and VFW Post 6393 in Yardley, are in conjunction with Red Cross, is going to have a blood drive at American Legion Post 317 in Yardley on February 18th. We were supposed to have a printed schedule that we could take donors tonight, but that didn't come through. But if you go on the Red Cross website and access Find a Blood Drive, you can find ours and sign up online. But there will also be hard copies at all the posts. And for that, that's all I have. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here. The Honor Guard, thank you very much. Vern, please express our appreciation to the Congressman.
Thank you.
And John, thank you very much for everything you guys do for us. Thank you.
That concludes this evening's festivity. Thank you.